Hey everybody, it's AMV Reverted Studios here once again with another MapleStory video. In this video I go from 203 to 204 and that felt great. Honestly, this was like a quick level for me. Like I just clicked on a couple coupons, put on some music, grinded it out, wasn't really even paying attention, and the next thing I know, honestly, when I leveled up, I didn't even notice until I saw my guild saying Jeezy and Grats and all that fun stuff. But I did say that I was going to record an advice video, so that's what this is about. As you guys know, last year I went through probably the hardest breakup of my life. Me and Nick broke up a week before our 1-year anniversary, and that was the hardest thing I had to deal with. Honestly, it was harder than the realization of getting cheated on and all that crappy stuff that I had to deal with when it came to my ex, like the roommate that I lived with before the female roommate that I lived with. And it sucked. It really did. I bawled my eyes out a lot. I felt like I was dying a lot. I loved the crap out of him, and I really did think that he was the one. I really thought that I was no longer going to have to look for anybody else to be in a relationship with, and I really thought that me and him were going to be together and that we were going to get married and all that fun stuff. He even told me that he wanted to grow old with me and all that stuff. So fast forward a year and a half later, almost, just about, since we broke up, and I went from feeling like I was going to die to feeling like myself again. And so I figured anybody going through a breakup, or anybody that went through something I did, or somebody that just found out they got cheated on, I sort of have some kind of relationshipy, currently dealing with a breakup or heartache kind of advice video. I can't speak for you, but trust me, I have been broken up with, and I have been cheated on and then broken up with the person, so I think I know kind of what I'm talking about here. Maybe, maybe not, but anybody currently going through a breakup, or that recently found out they've been cheated on, like one of my friends actually just messaged me saying that her girlfriend currently cheated on her. And yes, I say her and girlfriend. Don't judge. I don't. You shouldn't. A relationship is a relationship. Anyhow, now when Nick broke up with me, just kind of backtracking here, we never got in an official argument. We never fought or anything like that. We were always able to talk things through and talk things out and come to a mutual understanding. But in the end, when he did officially break up with me a week before our 1-year anniversary, he told me, I still love you, I still care about you, I still find you attractive, I just don't have feelings for you anymore. And I don't know about you, but that hurt me worse than getting cheated on, because I did not know what the hell I did wrong. If he was still in love with me and he still thought I was attractive and we still got along, then why was he gonna break up with me? I didn't understand it, and it messed me up. It straight messed me up for probably a good 2 months. I cried a lot. I blamed myself. I hated myself. I wondered what I did wrong, what was wrong with me, why he fell out of love with me, all this other stuff. And it took me a while to get my crap together and realize at that point there was nothing that I could do about it. Now, fast forward to now, it is June 20th, 2018, and as far as I know, he still has, like, he got a new girlfriend, and I think they're still together. I don't know. We don't talk anymore or anything like that, and I'm currently seeing a guy myself. So it kind of seems like we both moved on, and I'm at a point where I can talk about us breaking up and everything like that without it actually hurting me anymore, so yay me. But to those who still can't get past that stage and are still hurting, here's some advice. Number 1, unfortunately, no matter how positive and loving you are, it doesn't guarantee the other person will love you in return, or that relationship will work out. And that's kind of what happened to me. I loved him with all my heart. I did everything to please him. I did everything to keep him. I did everything in my power to make sure that he was happy. And I could have sworn that that relationship was going to last and that me and him were going to get married. But unfortunately, it did not work out. And you got to keep that in mind. Just because your heart's in the game doesn't mean that that person that you're with, it does not mean that their heart is not in the same place that yours is in. Number 2, you're going to experience pain. You can let it lead you to anger and stress and bitterness, or you can let it lead you to growth. It's your choice. Me, I did not go down the positive route. I honestly went on a bender for about 2 months. There was about 2 months after he broke up with me where I did nothing but drink myself to sleep. I cried almost every single night. I was confused, I was angry, and I was getting drunk almost every single night because my heart could not take the pain that I was in. And it sucked so bad. Have you ever been in so much emotional pain that it felt physical? Like you were physically in pain because of something. My heart, half the time, felt like it was going to explode. Because him breaking up with me and losing the person that I genuinely loved hurt that bad. Number 3, second chances should be reserved for the remorseful and those who show how sorry they are with their actions. Meaning, do not give second chances to that boyfriend who broke up with you. For example, my first ex, my ex-roommate, like the man that I was dating and I found out he was cheating on me, that kind of thing. I thought that he was being remorseful and I thought that he was trying to say how sorry he was and all that and blah 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 blah. And so I gave him a second chance and it turned out, well, like I said before, he replaced me within a couple weeks. Wasn't that fun? It was not a fun feeling and I regret giving him a second chance to try to rip me apart. So unless the person that you are or were dating shows that they are truly sorry and truly remorseful and really do regret what they did to you, don't bother bringing them back into your life. Block them out. Block their messages, Facebook, text messages, Instagram, Snapchats, whatever. Don't give them another chance. They are just going to break your heart all over again. Fourth and final point, sometimes temporarily unsubscribing from their social media updates like Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, etc. does help you get over them. Sometimes daily reminders of what that person is doing can prolong the healing process, but at the end of the day, the best cure for a broken heart is one that none of us really want to hear or accept, but it's time. It is truly time. It took me almost, not quite, but almost a year to get over Nick. I was really in love with him and infatuated and cared for him beyond all belief. I would have honestly jumped in front of a bullet or a car for that man because I loved him so much. And there is a part of me that still cares about him and everything, but the fact that he's got me blocked off of Facebook and text messages kind of tells me we're at a different page. And even though I do care about him and I'm glad he's in a relationship and I'm glad he's happy, I'm not gonna waste my energy thinking about him. Up until this video, honestly, I have not thought about him. So I'm just saying, if you're hung up on some ex, some boy or girl that you have a crush on, but they're kind of curving you right now, ignoring your messages, made it clear that they don't want to be in a relationship with you, or they don't want to talk to you, don't take it personally. Unblock them back. Just forget about them. Do something else to preoccupy your time and move on. Eventually, and take it from me, eventually it'll hurt less and less and less. And eventually one day you will wake up and you won't even hurt anymore. And it's going to be one of the best feelings of your life, where you truly feel in your heart you have moved on. And you are back to the way you were before you got your heart shattered into a million pieces. So do not take it personally. Everybody's gonna do what they gotta do. Everybody's gonna do what they gotta do to cover their own butts, to cover their own hearts, to protect themselves. So you have to do the same. So to anyone currently dealing with a breakup or heartache, I hope you took what I said to some kind of seriousness, despite my ability to not be able to talk so straight. I really do hope that you took what I said to heart and that you do take my advice to some level of seriousness. This is AMV Reverted Studios. I get to level 204. Booyah, baby. And I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.